So yeah, I'm not going to try and pronounce it because I'm probably going to get it wrong absolutely. But yeah. So yeah, I at first I was a bit confused of what it was that this series was meant to be. But overall, I definitely think near the end that I liked it. I thought it was a amazing series with good fighting. This is one of the first series that I don't really get. I get what they were trying to do, but I just was like, okay. I'm going to be honest. I didn't really pay attention to it. I'm sorry. I saw cool people fighting. Sometimes my brain switches off. I'm going to be completely honest. But it was cool. It was awesome. And I do like the idea of, the one thing I love, and I think it's, really interesting, is who the villains are. And their connection to a specific organization. Even in the spoiler version, I am not going to say which ones. You're going to have to just look it up because I don't want to say the organization. But I'm like, that's not a bad thing. I'm not insulting them for that, but I'm like, that was a risky play, but a risk that they did. Really interesting. And the idea of what they talk about what their sort of thing is really interesting about, which I'm going to bring up. So a lot of this and a lot of the villains have stuff around victory and what victory means. And I like it. I find that idea really interesting, really fun, and really interesting to think about, what does victory really mean? At the end of the day, what is the role of victory? And the other thing which I like that they talk about is war. And I like it. I absolutely love this idea and just love that they battle over it. Over desires, over wishes, over their hopes. Because there's so many people in both sides that there's this kid. I love to say kid because I don't think he's that young, who had a tragic backstory. But he's still an absolute horrible human being. But the idea of that sort of thing is really interesting. And the thing with the reincarnation is also really interesting and also really fascinating, but it's kind of just, it was that happens and then it's and so I just love it. But yeah, I like it. I thought it was fun. Again, I am going to be completely honest. I did watch the whole thing. I am admitting on that. But I kind of just was sometimes there's certain series I just, to be completely honest. And I'm I saw this as something dark. And until it got into it, I'm I still liked it. It's so good. So yeah. This is a fun action sort of stuff with a couple of things questioning dreams, hopes, ideas. I don't know. It's fun. It's awesome. Watch it if you want to. And I hope you enjoyed and good night.